there's three things we have to do. One is mitigation. The health sector does put 5% of the greenhouse gases, contribute 5% of greenhouse gases to the world today, currently. That's more than the entire airline industry. Half of that is the supply chain that comes from the pharmaceutical company. About 45% of it is the patient care pathway, and about 5% of it is R&D. And so there's a lot of opportunities for us to think about how we can be more efficient and reduce that contribution, and we do need to mitigate. Because make no mistake, it is the use of fossil fuels that is driving climate change that is killing us. And so the only way to prevent death from climate change is going to be to reduce the fossil fuels that we put in the system and to reduce the carbon contribution. But as I mentioned and started with, we are dying from climate change today. So mitigating isn't enough. We have to adapt to this moment. And the way to adapt, and we learned this in COVID, right? COVID shut our world down. It shut our economies down. People were isolated to household. We learned all the ways that all the investments we've made in health were actually reducing sort of we saw a negative return on investment, right? 90% of countries had a disruption of services. That should be a lesson learned for action. We know what to do. We have to build strong health systems. It starts by investing in a healthcare workforce that can meet this growing burden of disease that we're going to see. And there's shortages around the world globally. But if you invest in a healthcare workforce that can deliver primary care, 80 to almost 90% of services can be delivered and burdens of disease met. A family can come in and get vaccinated. A mother can get screened for cervical cancer. A father can get their hypertension managed and checked so they prevent a stroke, or their diabetes managed, or can have any aspect of their kidney disease managed. You can have an elderly patient get cared for their dementia.